Hi, this is Larry Zoro for the Inner Kingdom Gardening Fantastic Four. I wanted to show you the best pillar. Hadn't been refurbished yet, but you notice that wire, it's fencing wire, it's thick. It doesn't bend. Here, I'm in the shadow. But anyway, you can see that thing. You can see it. This is probably going to be squash. Summer squash when I get around to it. Now I'm going to show you the worst kind of pillars you can make. Chicken wire pillars. Now these were kind of like tryouts, and I made them for my strawberries. You can see some strawberries are still alive, others are not. I put them too far away from the watering hose. You don't want to go so far away. And anyway, that's too flexible. You need something sturdy wire like I first showed you. Now this is the second worst stuff. It's that green garden wire. I use a lot of that because that's what I had on hand when I started doing this. And I got to get my money's worth. And it bends up and everything. It's too flexible. But you can use it. You can still use it. You just have to, maybe if it gets bent, here's a good one of the strawberries, but plants. But that one, yeah, you can see it needs some work. Now I go over to the garden. Go over to my garden. And there's my bucket lights. I have two going on. Nothing's coming up yet. Planted peppers, pepper plants so I can transplant them. More peppers. Sometimes your seeds are not viable. I'd recommend buying your seeds every season. Don't save them unless they're from your plants, that heirloom plants, you know what I'm talking about. You can save those seeds. There's my Spanish again. This, look at this. I found another use. I mentioned how to do this in my book. You know, buy a 6-pack of Coke and bottles or something, it pays for the book, $4.99. I can't believe how cheap some people are. They don't want to buy a book to learn better practices than they ever see. Notice that. See the sow bugs too? Well, you can kind of kill those things. But you see that? You see, if you got the book, you know how to make this thing. Now look at it. You put it around your plant. It shields it from the cold. It is great. I did it on every plant. You got to age it so it sticks together. This is in pieces. You can do it in pieces too. It don't really matter. Here I said I'd show you my tomato plant. They're small, but they're going to grow now. Summer is out. Or springtime. Springtime is in full blossom. It'll be summer before long. There's my oregano plant. You can see that. Isn't that great? Here's another one. This one I did half wood. Showing you another video. Look at the wood here. It goes up. Ooh. It goes all the way through, down to the ground, because tomatoes like depth. Give it as much depth as you can. Potatoes here are just planted. And you can see these little pot things I made. I do step water in them too. And this is one I'm not going to mess with. It's got some flowers. I can't even think what flowers they are. But they're medicinal, that's for sure. You can juice the leaves. Anyway, that'll come to me. This one I just worked on. Radish time. You can't have salad without radish. Salad will be getting bigger. See, this one I just worked on. It's got that lousy little wire on it too. It was all bent up by the shape, falling apart, but I used it anyway. There's my alfalfa. Yeah, you can juice that. Put it in with your juice. This one right here, I think it died. It's a lemongrass. I think it died. Yeah, remember what that plant was? Echinacea. Yeah, that's it. Echinacea. Look at those green leaves. You don't have to worry. I'm going to put some traps out. I'll probably in my next video put some traps out. Show you the critters on the ground. How nasty. going all over the place. And these things right here, they could be radishes. I love radishes. What can I say? This will probably be corn, and it's so good. But I'll space them. No, I won't, because I want them to be close together. You can anchor them if you need to in the wind. Probably don't need to, but this might all be corn. This stuff's going to be pepper plant, basil, pepper plant, basil, pepper plant. You know why basil, don't you? You got these little, they're the worst things, little flea beetles. So that's what you do. Those stupid flea beetles, they hate that basil. So grow basil everywhere in between your plants. Notice my spacing here. My spacing on my plants a lot further apart because I didn't think I'd have such big plants, wide plants. First time here in Missouri. It's probably a record. But anyway, here, maybe we should do this one. Pull it up, yank it up, and see what kind of root system it is here. That broke off. It rotted, but that's what you really want to do. You want the roots to rot in there. It becomes good nutrient. So I don't know. I can't really tell how deep it really goes. Oh, you can see I can reuse that soil. Add some new stuff to it. Oh yeah. I'm kind of surprised I don't see any worms, but that's all right. Let's see. Let's do this one since we're doing it. Yeah. See, you let your plants. You should get all that dirt off. Shake it up. Shake it up. Oh, it goes a lot deeper than that. And here we go. Plastic. Plastic coated wire is the worst stuff. You got to get it back into shape. Let's see. I mean, it's pretty dry. That's probably why you don't see too many worms on the top. Yeah. But anyway, this one goes all the way down. All the way down. I notice you should have loamy soil. Some of that stuff I use too much manure, and it should be better than that. Yeah, guess what? If I got the soil really good, it goes way down deep. Think of what this year's going to be like with a few of my pepper plants. It's going to be fantastic. Oh yeah, this is Fantastic 4. Garden Fantastic! Well, I'm going to end this video. I got holes in my wheelbarrow, but I put a plastic liner in there. I'll do it that way. Well, anyway, can you see it's getting a little better? Getting a little better. Like, if I got time, do I have time? Been 8 minutes. Yeah, I got time. I'll show you something. There it is. There it is. Biochar. Been making it in a little can. Look at that. Look at that. It's biochar. See that? It holds together, but it crumbles if you go like that. See? That's biochar. Can you see that? Yeah. Come here. Look at that. Look at that stuff. Biochar. I love biochar. Love the garden one. It helps to retain the nutrients in your soil. This is a calamity. I didn't take anything in this year, and a lot of stuff died. It was super cold, but I don't care. I'm not using it this year, but you could do those pillars in here too. Put a few pillars in there. It's protected from animals. Kennel gardening. Maybe we should write a book on that. Huh? Look how high that is. That's a big kennel. Oh, goes real super high. Try to climb over that if you're an animal. And these things, I've been meaning to plant these. I'll probably do it in a pillar, see what happens. They're grapes. Well, anyway, this is Larry Zoro. That's right, Larry Zoro You take care of happy gardening. Get the book if you don't have it. Get into the inner kingdom teaching of gardening. Oh yeah, it's fun. It is fun. Here's my onions. A lot of weeds. That's why I like to do them in pillars. Look at the weeds growing as high as the onions. But anyway, $4.99 Kindle edition. You can't afford that. Easy reading, only like 87 pages. A lot of pictures. You just can't do without it. You're missing out. Wait till you see my garden grow. You'll be kicking yourself. You mean I bought some lousy chips and Coke, and I could have bought the book and had some great produce. I plan to sell it too. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down and sell my tomatoes. They are so great. So great. I want to make money on my garden. This is a tiny garden. I think I'll make money on it this year. And you can make money too. Start teaching the principles of the book. Oh no, I won't come to your house. Hey, copyright infringement. Copyright. No, you can use the book. You can teach from it. You can grow from it. You can make money from it. Just don't copy the pages and sell the book. But you can share it with your family. Go ahead. This is Larry Zoro. Take care. God bless. See you later.